Baddies. So today's in today's episode, we'll be talking about how to be that girl. So now I know that there is some or the other girl in your class, in your workplace, in your colony, society, club, anywhere in the world who you're jealous of. And jealousy is a very basic thing, to be honest. I mean, I get jealous of people. You might also get jealous of people. Like, nobody can say that. No, I'm not jealous of anyone. So, that girl is like, there's a specific type of that girl. I mean, if you guys have heard Olivia Rodrigo's Jealousy, Jealousy. So, every girl has the same situation about being jealous of another girl. That the other girl is much prettier, is much smarter, plays more sports, is better than you at many ways. So today we'll be talking about, first of all, how to lower that jealousy, and second of all, how to be that girl. Now, you cannot be overly smart, or very confident, or very pretty, or anything in just today. Like, today I went to sleep and the next day I'm like, oh my god, I'm so pretty and so athletic and I know how to swim very well. I'm a like a Olympic level swimmer. No, that does not happen. The thing that really helps is consistency. Now, I know we are highly lazy. I am lazy, you are lazy, everybody's lazy. So, today in our first stanza, we'll be talking about how to not be lazy in and what can we do while we're lazy in four categories. First will be studies, second will be sports, third will be confidence, and fourth will be general things. I mean, I don't know what you guys do, and I will not be the sole person in this podcast. So let's get started. First of all, we'll be talking about how do we not be lazy and while being lazy study. Now I know there will be some subject that you hate the most. People who are from different countries, who are not from USA or London or some other country, they will obviously hate their mother tongue or their first language. Yeah, we'll say first language. Like, sorry, second language. First language, though I guess most of the people have as English, while I have it as Hindi. Somebody else might have as Spanish, French, or German. We can say Chinese or Japanese as well. So, me not like it's not that I don't like Hindi. The problem is that I don't like to write or read it. Like, I can speak it very well, I can actually speak it fluently, but I cannot read and write it. I mean, it's the problem with every second language. In English, you can speak, read, and write very nicely, but in Hindi or French or any other language, that is clearly not possible. So, in subjects like English, Hindi, where there are stories, you can always read those stories while laying on bed. As stories are fun at times. I still remember few novels and stories that I really like. 20 minutes, it's all it takes. You can read before you go to sleep, and actually, studying before sleeping makes you more sleepy, which is a good thing for people who don't know how to sleep properly, like people who have insomnia. If I'm saying that correctly, sorry for my pronunciation if I'm not. Other than that, for subjects like maths, science, other things, we can always go for Pomodoro, which is 25 minute study and a 5-minute break. I usually like to do 30-minute study and a 10-minute break because the break is much longer. And other than that, you can put study with me on YouTube, and like the person sitting in front of you on the screen studies with you. Like it's a recorded video, but still it's much more calming. Other than that, we can always do an active recall. Like, for example, there I had a chapter of science, which is cell of animals and plants. So I can always study that same chapter after reading it and understanding it. I can always go to that chapter every single day for just 5 minutes, but it will improve a lot in my studies. Now, I'll not take this forward, and I guess you guys have got the concept. But I'll go for the second topic, which is how to be better at sports. It can be any sport: football, basketball. I'm saying the popular ones right now: football, basketball, skating, swimming, and you can be playing any underrated sport as well, which is gymnastics or ice skating, figure skating, or maybe I don't know, squash, I guess. You could be playing any sport in the world, but you will not get perfect at it before you don't know how to play. Like, I play gymnastics. Gymnastics is pretty tough, but as long as I don't stretch, as long as I don't get flexible, I will be not I will not be able to play gymnastics. As for a footballer, if you don't know how to do toe touches, like passing and I guess that is called toe touches. Pass. I am sorry, I don't have any knowledge of football of or soccer. I'm sorry, soccer or football. I don't have any knowledge of both of them. But if you don't know the basics, you will not be able to work towards an excellent position or an excellent pose or game. Like, if I don't stretch well in, as soon as I get my splits, that is when I will be able to do a cartwheel. Or, and if I do a cartwheel, I will be able to do a front roll. No. Yeah, if I do a roll, then I'll be able to do a cartwheel. So that is how the way goes. If you start with the basics, that is how you move towards excellence. If you don't know how to float in swimming, you will not be able to swim. You will drown. Like, I'm not saying in that in a bad way, but that is just common sense. If you don't know how to do a freestyle in swimming, you will not be able to do a backstroke or a butterfly stroke or a breaststroke. You will not be able to do that. Now, will you? So, that is very important that you go for the basics first. And if you don't know where to start, there are millions of options. There is Pinterest, there is Snapchat. No, not Snapchat. There is Pinterest, there is Instagram, there is YouTube, there is Google, or any other software that can show you that how to do a certain skill. If you do not know how to do that skill, you will not be able to become excellent at it. And this is what those girl or that girl is hiding. She is not going to tell us how to be excellent at stuff because that is her plus point. Now, not taking this further, I'll move towards confidence. Since I was young, I've been a very confident person while it's just my friends or when I'm comfortable. Speaking only the feeling of dancing in front of 1,200 people or giving a speech in front of 1,200 people will obviously be scary. I mean, it is scary because I'll give you an example. Once I had to give a speech in front of 1,200 people. It was scary. It's very scary, honestly. But it could not happen in once, could it? Obviously, in the first lines, you will stutter. You will forget what you had to say to the public or in general. But if you quit, you will not be able, someone else will take that part of you. So do not quit. Do it in the worst way possible. Be called cringe. There is no problem in being called cringe. Because the people who can't do it will say that you're showing off or you're being cringe or stop it. But the day you become excellent at it, people will say that, oh my god, you're so good at it. If you quit now, you will not be able to show that to the people, or you will not be able to prove the people that yes, I am worthy enough. I am supposed to be here. I am the one. That is just clearly impossible if you're not, if you quit and if you're not speaking. In terms of confidence, start with a mirror. Start with talking in front of mirror. Like if you have a very big presentation or even if a small presentation is coming up, practice in front of the mirror. And nobody will be saying that, oh my god, you practice in front of a mirror. Oh my god, you're talking to a ghost. Have you gone mad or what? No! Who's going to know that you're talking to yourself? You're not talking to yourself. You're just practicing your speech. And nobody's going to know that. You don't have to be scared in front of anybody in the world. You have you have to be, at least participate. Like, at least it'll be in your mind that, oh, right, at least I did give it a shot. At least was, I was there. I spoke. That is something that is very important. Now, not taking this further again, I'll go for in general. How to be in that goal in general. I don't think that being that girl in general means the clothes, the makeup, the skincare, your beauty. No. It lies in the attitude. I could be wearing the ugliest outfit ever, but if I'm not confident, if I am not confident in myself, if I care what people think, I would be in a mess. Those girls, they do not care right now why they're so pretty, why are they so smart, why are they so happy, is because of the reason that they do not care what people think. They have stopped giving people a chance to comment about anything in their life or to give an opinion in their life. If I have if I had not started this podcast, or if I had not never made this podcast, you guys would never be able to hear my voice. You guys would never know that oh my god, who is she? Start anything. You could go for anything. You could go for being a school captain in your school. You could start a podcast. You can be a content creator. Don't care what the world thinks. Don't care what anybody in the world thinks. It could be as far as your relatives, as medium level as your friends, or as close as your parents. If they don't support you, do it on your own. One day when you'll become big, they will say that, I'm so sorry I did not support you at that time. Something that is very important is that you should believe in yourself, believe in the capacity, believe in the potential that you have. Don't dim that potential, don't dim that light inside of you. You will never be the person you're most jealous of without believing in yourself. The day you start believing in yourself, you will not feel a bit of jealousy. And now many of you will say, oh yeah, you think it's very easy to not be jealous, or you think that, oh my god, I can just not be jealous in a time. That's why the first 3 points come in mind. Be excellent at studies, be excellent at sports, and be excellent at confidence. It will not come in a day, it will come in eventually. But once people start saying that, oh my god, you're doing so well, once the people start cheering for you, that's the day you will see how far you have come. You should always go up in life and never go down. That girl you're jealous of her because you think that you're not doing good enough. What if she is pretty and she hangs out with the most popular kids? So what? She is not as kind as you. She might be, but she's not as kind as you. She is not that as compassionate. She's not that observant or a good listener as you are. To be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener. You have to listen to yourself first. What your mind, what your heart says. If you want to do it, you should do that. Not to gain fame, not to show everyone that you're better than them, but for yourself. For yourself, for your own thinking that, yes, I'm doing something in life. And if you fail, the world is not going to end. The world is definitely not going to end if you fail or if I fail. The world is not ending. You can always come back. You can always start again. Which is a very important thing. If you're let down once, you have to get up again and again and again and again. You cannot just be quiet and say that, oh my god, I can't do this anymore. If you're not finding it interesting, then okay, you can quit. But if you think that because of your defeat, you're not participating, or if you're not thinking about that sport, of that study, of that exam, you have not failed. It just showed, the exam or the competition just showed that you need more improvement. You did not fail. You will, you should, and you must come back on that ground every single time. And once you come back there, you will succeed. Story time. So, every year I used to participate in a dance competition. In 7th grade, I participated. I was not able to give the auditions because I got sick. I had a fever. In 8th, I gave the audition. I did not get selected. In 9th, I gave the audition. I got selected, but I didn't win anything. Now next year, I will participate again. I will win the competition next time because I will definitely improve myself. I'll improve my dancing style. I'll improve the way I dance, the way my expressions are, the way my poses are. I will improve that. I should, as you should. You must, when you fall once, you must get up again. You must not feel that it's tiring. You must feel that yes, it's a scope of improvement for me. I'll be posting more and more podcasts. Some will be funny, some will be self improving like this one. But till then, bye, baddies. And love yourself, okay? And keep these things in mind. Sorry if the audio was not as clear. It's my first time making a podcast. But I will definitely improve it as I told everybody of you to be. Bye bye. See you in the next podcast.